I'd really like to share how we met.
For us, it's been
It goes back a little bit.
an amazing journey.
Yeah.
In my integrative radiology, my oncologic practice, 7 years
Yep,
ago,
it was 7 years ago.
I had a gentleman who came in for imaging with malignancy and needed some assistance there. And my usual introduction to someone when they're there for a protocol is I go in and introduce myself and maybe a little chit chat, and then we get into the details of the protocol, the safety, and those kinds of things. And this gentleman, after about 5 minutes of going through a few of the clinical this and that and the other, he kind of put his hand on my knee and said, let's talk about a few other things. What do you like to eat? And immediately we struck a bond. It was strange. So his imaging was delayed a little bit because we sat there and talked a little bit. I learned a little bit about him as far as also really having a passion for wines, which we do as well. And so we spent 35, 40 minutes talking about everything except what we were supposed to talk about. And it was an immediate connection. Over the course of multiple years, as things needed to be re-imaged, I would see him periodically, and we got to know each other very well and became friends. And so outside of clinic, we would dine. And he introduced us to a lot of things we didn't know about wines, which was amazing. That was our introduction to Bob Adams. It was one of these just amazing people that was through our clinic. We meet a lot of amazing people like this, but it was a very special connection. And we had met his lovely wife multiple times through that, and it just had a lot of really good experiences with them. In this last year, his health was not doing so well. I think when we first met, he was already in a situation where it was problematic, and I think we were able to assist him for many years. But we had an opportunity to go to his home and meet some of the family.
Not for the first time, but
not for the first time, but it was one of the times we were there, and we met Dana, who is Bob Adams' daughter. So for us, it was a real special treat to get to know more of the family. And what was interesting is, we were there really in support of Bob and with his health issues, and we didn't know Dana other than, we knew a lot of stories.
Yeah, we heard
about it. So we knew Dana,
just as I'd heard about you for 7 years, about Fabio and Cindy, and how wonderful you were. And I too I was really pleased to have that opportunity to meet you that day.
And that meeting, we talked a little bit about what we do, what our visions of lifestyle and healthcare were, and we're not shy usually about talking about what we do. We try to overwhelm people sometimes with it, but
Really?
So we were talking about this, and then he goes, "Something to show you," and she presented us a little PowerPoint and some information on the Me retreat, and immediately I looked at this and I said, this is
serendipitous.
This is
Very
absolutely
much.
serendipitous.
It's the perfect word for the situation.
We would never have expected to find someone who was so in line with the things that we were working on. And
not in that
forward.
moment, no.
And
that was great.
It was.
Yeah, and you can't plan these things. These are the things that happen in life that always make you wonder about the mystery of life, of how did you get to be in the right place at the right time, meet the right people. It's been an amazing journey.
I remember when he talked about when the first time he saw your dad in clinic. He came home that day. I met these most amazing people. I think they're really going to be our friends. And that happens occasionally. We meet people but there was a kind of an instant connection for him, and there was for me when I met them too, because I think within very short while we went out to dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually felt that same way when we met you. So,
Yeah, instant connection.
I'm doing it to you again.
There you go.
So I really did. I mean, he did too. It was just like, oh wow.
Yeah. So it's a special connection.
Yeah.
So for us, it's now we're working together, and we're planning how to put all of our talents together and
make a difference in other people's lives.
Absolutely.
Yep. And our own too.
Yeah. Well, I'm really looking forward to this magic that we're creating together.
We are too. Yep.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Give me a hug.
To find out more about Me Retreat, click on the link in the video description below or go to www.meretreat.com.